Hey, what's up everybody? Chevy Dave here. So I decided to do this quick little video on a side-by-side comparison of a 2018 new body style Traverse and a 2018 GMC Acadia, just to kind of show the difference between the two as far as a side-by-side comparison. So let's head out to the lot and let's take a look at them. Hey, what's up everybody? Chevy Dave here with a little comparison video between a Chevy Traverse and a GMC Acadia. So these are both 2018s. They are both pre-owned vehicles, but I wanted to show just a little side-by-side comparison. They're both the newer body styles, so they haven't changed. GMC or Chevrolet has not changed this body style. They changed them in 2018, so this was the first year that they changed them. But just a little side-by-side comparison between both vehicles. Let's take a little closer look here. As far as the size-wise, they're about the same size. It looks like the Traverse just looks a little bit bigger as far as just the height maybe, but it should be pretty close to the same. So the Traverse that I'm going to go over is a 1LT cloth, and then the Acadia is an SLT, which is basically like the Traverse's 3LT leather. So it's basically the same features as an LT, just has the leather interior. Both of them are all-wheel drive. Both of them have trailering capabilities. And let's just kind of see a little bit of the differences between the two. So let's take a closer look at the interior of the Traverse. Alright, so here's a look at the interior of the Traverse. They both have the proximity sensor as far as keyless entry, and then they both have the power windows, power locks, power mirrors, the 3/4 and 1 and max as far as the preset heights on the rear tailgate. So this is just a basic LT. It does not have the Bose stereo system. You can get that in the 3LT option as well. Plus, like I said, this is the cloth interior, where with the 3LT will come with leather. And then here's just a kind of quick look at the interior as far as the size. And let's hop over and take a look at the Acadia. Here's a look at the Acadia now. Like I said, it does have same thing, proximity sensor for the keyless entry with remote start, power windows, power locks, power mirrors, the height on the rear hatch release, along with this one, like I said, does have the Bose interior or Bose sound system on it. And then here's a just quick look at the interior here. All right, take a look in the second row. All right, so here's a look at the second row. Do have the power windows and a couple of different cup holders and places to put drinks. If you have kids, you know that there's never enough cup holders for that. And then it does have the second row captain's chairs. And then here's a look. It does have the rear climate controls and then 2 USB ports as far as in the back. And then it does have the seat that pulls all the way forward to make as much room as far as getting into the third row. Then here's a look in the third row as well. And let's hop over to the Acadia and take a look at that. All right, and then here's a look at the Acadia. Pretty much the same, a little bit different as far as the door configuration there, but you still have a few cup holder spots as well. And then here's a look at the second row captain's chairs. And then also you've got the rear climate controls there, 2 USB ports, plus you have the 120 volt outlet back here, which also comes on the 3LT Traverse as well. Plus there's a little compartment down in there, a little tray down there. As far as the seats here, this is going to be the same as far as on the Acadia. The handle's up here compared to on the side like it is on the Traverse, and it seems like the Traverse does move up a little bit further than what the Acadia does. Just kind of a ballpark. I'm not measuring but just kind of look. And then here's a look at the third row. Alright, so here's a look in the cargo area. Both of them do have the keyless rear hatch release option as well. And then here's a look at the cargo area in the back. They both will have a 12-volt outlet back here, and then a little storage compartment. The Traverse has quite a bit more as far as in the storage compartment compared to the Acadia, which I will show you here in a bit. And then the seats do fold down as far as on the Traverse there. And then it does have tie downs as well on the Traverse. And then as far as to lower the tailgate, you push this button right here and it'll actually lower on its own. So it's got the power rear hatch release. Let's take a look at the Acadia. Alright, like I said, the Acadia also has the keyless rear hatch release as well. And then here's a look. It does look like there's a little bit more storage back there in the Traverse as far as the option, as far as back in here, but they do have some little compartments over here. Plus, you know, of course, the seats do also fold down. There you go. So the seats do fold down, and they will fold down flat. And then it's also got the 12-volt outlet right here as well. And then here's the storage compartment area for the Acadia. So it's just got those two little compartments there, where on the Traverse it's all basically open there. One thing that I do like about the Acadia that the Traverse doesn't have is these handles right here. So if you need to lay something down completely flat, you don't have to walk around to basically lower down the seat. You just pull that lever and then that seat basically folds down right here. So that's kind of what they have on the Equinoxes, which I like. They have that on the Traverses, or I mean on the Acadia. And then up here, this is where you lower, so it's kind of nice. It's right there by the handle. Alright, so here's a look at the interior. It's going to be pretty close to the same. You got your cruise control over here, your Bluetooth and your infotainment controls over here. And then here's a look at the gauges. This Traverse has around 17,524 miles on it. Like I said, this is a pre-owned vehicle that we got. It does have the auto start stop feature on it. And then it does have the push button engine start on it. So that's nice. No more fumbling through your purse, ladies, trying to find the key fob to start the vehicle. It does have the backup camera as well. And then Traverse does have this little compartment back here, which is nice, where you can basically plug in a USB port or have some like storages and stuff like that back there. And then it does have the Chevy MyLink radio system, so AM, FM, and satellite radio capability. And then plus you have navigation through OnStar, or you can use the Apple CarPlay or the Android Auto app in order to basically get turn-by-turn directions on this actual front screen as well. And then you have your hazard button here, radio controls there, climate controls, your heated seats. You've got your USB ports, auxiliary input, and your cigarette lighter adapter there, your shifter, and then you have your drive mode here, your traction control off, and then your 2-wheel or 4-wheel as far as the switchable, so it's not always on 4-wheel drive. And then your electronic parking brake. And then here's a look at the rest of the interior. And I will post, there is a video specifically on this, a complete walk around on just this Traverse. If you want to check that out, there's a link up in the corner of the screen. You can go ahead and check on that as well. Alright, so then here's a look at the interior of the GMC Acadia. Pretty much the same. You got your cruise control over here, plus your Bluetooth and your infotainment driver controls there. And then here's a look at the gauges. There's currently 21,783 miles on this Acadia. Like I said, this one's pre-owned, but they haven't changed the body style in the Acadia. This was the first year for it. The Acadia, I thought on the 2018-2019 they did have the auto start stop feature on it, but this one does not have that. But I'm pretty sure the 2019 models does also have the push button start. As far as there, it's a little different than the Chevrolet, but same thing. You don't have to fumble through your purse to find the keys or anything like that. You just got to have the keys on them. The dash configuration is a little bit different in the GMC. You do have the AM/FM satellite radio capability. The radio system itself is exactly the same. You have OnStar rear controls as well, and then it does have a backup camera. And then the backup camera on this model has basically the trailering lineup on it as far as guidance, and it didn't have it on the other Traverse, but I believe that's it does have that feature on the 3LT, which is the same comparable trim model as that. Down here you've got the dual zone climate controls, heated seats. The buttons are a little different back here, and then you have your two USB ports and auxiliary input there, and then also the 12-volt outlet there. So pretty much the same thing as the Traverse there. And then you have your drive modes here as far as your all-wheel drive, selectable four-wheel drive, and trailering option as well. And then your parking assist button you can turn off on this model as well, which is kind of nice if you ever want to turn yours off. I know in my Silverado I do quite a bit. It goes off prematurely for no reason. And then here's a look at the rest of the interior, and I have a complete walk around of this vehicle specifically on my channel as well. There's a link up in the corner of the right side corner, top right corner, that you can check out just the walk around of this vehicle as well. But the interior is pretty close to the same as far as the GMC, so there's a little bit as far as differences between the Traverse and the Acadia. As you can kind of see, I'm a bigger guy. I'm 6'7" and 300 plus pounds, and it feels like there's a little bit more room in the Traverse. So if you're a bigger person, that might appeal to you as well. But other than that, here's a complete look around the vehicle. Hey, what's up everybody? Chevy Dave here. Thanks again for checking out this video on this comparison of the 2018 Traverse and a 2018 GMC Acadia, a little side-by-side comparison. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions on it, feel free to drop me a comment below, and I'd be happy to answer it, or let me know what you guys thought about the video and also what you think about the vehicles as well. So once again, this is Chevy Dave here at Diane Chevrolet. We're located in the Metro East area, about 40 miles east of St. Louis in the Metro East area. So if you're interested in any of these vehicles, my contact information is below in the description of this video. Also, links to the complete walk around of each of these vehicles is also down there as well. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, and I'd be happy to show you the vehicle. If you come into the dealership, make sure you ask for me specifically, and I will make sure I get you the best deal on this any one of these vehicles as I can. Both these vehicles also come with our lifetime powertrain warranty that comes free, no extra charge to you. So we will cover the engine and transmission for the life of the vehicle as long as you follow the recommended maintenance schedule. So you don't have to jump through any hoops to get that. It's free on both these vehicles. Also, make sure you drop me a comment below and let me know what you think about this video and about these vehicles, and also where you're checking out this video from. I love hearing from all my viewers and subscribers as well. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and hit that little subscribe button. I think it's over here, or maybe it's over here somewhere. And also make sure you hit that bell notification so you don't miss any future videos as well. Also make sure you check out my website, www.chevydave.com. There should be a link up here in this corner, or maybe over in this corner, and I would appreciate that too. So once again, this is Chevy Dave here from Diane Chevrolet. Come see me. I make car buying great again. Thank you for checking out this video, and have a wonderful day.